Yeah. Just like
Get into it.
are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go somewhere.
Nah, I ain't gotta go nowhere.
Alright, okay.
We gotta.
We gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do it like this though, man. Man, y'all know what it is, the real two-tap.
And your man Marathon Man.
All praise to God.
For everything.
And I mean every single thing. Listen, tonight, y'all, we got a special guest with us in the house with us tonight. Should I say, y'all, matter of fact, y'all don't know who he is, so I'm gonna tell y'all who he is. Mr. Honest. Mr. Honesty.
Honest.
Before we always start, we do a mental health check-in. How you feeling, Mr. Honest?
Just like that. Had to take a drink of that.
Bless.
Bless.
Like, I mean, at the end of the day, thank God for second chances.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
One more time. Thank God for second chances.
For sure.
Take a sip of that one.
Yeah. How about yourself, Mr. Marathon? How you feeling, my guy?
I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna piggyback on that. Thank God for second chances, because I gotta say that too.
For
so,
sure.
You know, I'm just grateful, man. Getting through this month, getting through December, man. It's a bumpy jank, but it's going good though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed. How you feeling, bro?
And for me, you already know how I go, man. Hey, I put my 2 feet on the ground. It's a win every day. I can't complain. Ain't nobody gonna listen.
Win.
Anyway, so you know, I'm excited, man, because this interview, I say it's been a long time coming. Every time I see Mr. Honest, when I'm going to podcast,
Get on this,
we y'all gonna get me on there. We all
need to
get
get on
Matter of
there.
fact, hey, I ain't tell you this, Marathon. He hit me one day, like he called me, man. Had another brother on the phone with him. I said, listen, we gotta set this up. We gotta set it
big
up.
homie call.
Yeah. We gotta set this up.
I appreciate
it.
it.
For sure. We gotta set this up.
Absolutely, for sure.
All right, so people that don't know you, that come from our neighborhood. Matter of fact, everybody that know you, they know you was Freak.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that name. Where did that name come from? Freak.
Yeah, basically, I got that name when I was a young nigga, man. Just out here, just walking around bushing. You know what I mean? You know, I wasn't even supposed to be around this corner. You know what I mean? Like, you know, low. I just, started hanging with, men from my building, and a couple of programs broke down, and specifically the Jubilee After School Program, the Teen Center. That was my turning point in life. That's how I got introduced. Yeah, that's basically, you know what I mean. That's where Freak really started. Because once the program closed down, it was a wrap.
Oh my. What building you grew up in?
I grew up in the Mozart.
Okay. Mozart.
Teen
Center.
My next jump. Yeah.
Jubilee
Teen
Housing
Center.
been around for a
That's what
long
I'm telling you.
time.
The Teen Center closed down.
Yeah.
They opened back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was you in there?
I was in one of the after school programs right there, right by 25, but it was for it was kind of like a teen center, but we was younger.
Right.
We was probably like a middle
See,
school.
by then, they done built so many other programs. You know what I mean? Like the Teen Center really originated from, my brother, my sister, and people like older than me. They literally for real. They built that jump.
Yeah.
Like I think Nige was with that shit too.
For sure.
They built that
Shout
jump.
out Nige, man. Shout out.
So that was one of the first programs other than the jump, because they always had jumps for kids. They had a jump in the bottom of Mozart for us. Told us how to play instruments and things like that.
So what do you think that basically led to it not working out when you was a young? It's the teen center.
Nah, the Teen Center was wonderful. Like the Teen Center did everything they could for everybody around here. What happened was they shut the program down.
No, that's what I'm saying. The program,
effects.
why it got shut down, and what led to
It getting shut down.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was too young to know. It was the old heads was running everything. You feel me? So all I knew is to come home from school and go into the Teen Center. You feel me? Get your game, go get my game. You know what I mean? We gonna just hook up. So when they would just start talking about it's closing down, it's what I mean, it's for mall or whatever. Shit, that's when I started going down Reed. So
you turned up back then.
Nah, it wasn't even turned up. It was it was two different situations. Reed got a fucking gym. And they got, they got everything, swim pool, everything.
Outside courts, everything.
We slide down there,
I back then.
We slide down that joint, that's a layup.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Nice neighborhood and all that.
So I go down there, I'm just chilling, Rest in peace, Jig. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Jig.
Peace, Jig, man.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
was he? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hit my first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, got the giggling and shit. You know what I mean? You know how it go.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, man, ever since then, man, I just been, like, affiliated.
No, sorry, no question.
Affiliated, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You know, before we got on camera, you mentioned your family roots and stuff, man. Tell us about that. Where your family from? Your mother and father.
My mother is from Kenya. My father from Nigeria. And yeah, by the time I was born, I was born in Mozart. My mother, she worked at Christ House. I don't know if you know what Christ House is. It's up the street. And she was a cook in there. That's how I know I started cooking and shit. I was always on her back and shit. But yeah, she was in Christ House for like over, 20 something years, like over 28 years. You know, she was trying to work to 30. She was trying to. Her goal was to work 33 years on the strength, because she was a Catholic. You know, she believed in Catholic.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we was raised as Catholics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
same,
she, her goal was to work 33 years because Jesus died at the age 33.
Okay.
She made it to about 30, 31, something like that. But I mean, end of the day, she how she worked, she done did over 33
For
years.
sure. Yeah.
Hey,
For
Christ
sure.
House, they
For
you know
sure.
they know, and then she was also with Jubilee.
Okay.
You know, that's really how I'm certified. My mother, like,
Yeah.
that's like the staple stone.
She was a staple in the neighborhood.
Yeah, of course.
Damn, that's crazy. One thing, all right, being you first generation African, right? Because they from your mother was born in Africa, right?
No, I was born here.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you first generation, as in you were born here, but your parents were just
Right.
like my parents.
Okay.
My parents was born in El Salvador,
Alright.
but I was born here.
That's first
along with
generation.
most of my siblings.
Alright.
All right, so what's some traditions and like cultural like things that you grew up on that most people in the neighborhood may have not grew up on?
Well, I really don't even know how to answer that question because, like, I could just say how I was brought up on because I don't even know how most people were. You know what I mean? Some people was unfortunate, some people was fortunate, things like that.
Yeah.
Just in my household, for one, you see how I said all that about my mother? Yeah.
She was a hardworking woman.
Hard-working woman, but
Salute
guess
to
what?
her, man.
Guess what, though? If anybody know, when that elevator door shut, that back of the door elevator, they
Yeah.
hit them keys, guess what? We
Yeah.
scared. Let me tell you why. Because we need to make sure we did everything we're supposed to be doing. Because she's a single parent, she's going out working, and she's taking care of responsibility. So if anything is out of order, Slim, she on our line.
No question.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Better get it done.
Pronto.
So, a lot of people around here wonder how, like, really, they wonder how my mother got all my siblings through college. I'm the only one that ain't graduated from college. But thank God I just graduated from Bible school. You know what I mean? I had to get something up under my belt, huh?
Hey. It's never too late to succeed, man.
But man, yeah, her it's just her snap.
Just your mom. So I know that your mom passed away, right? So talk about that affecting you, man. Like how was it losing your mom? Because I don't know what it feel like. And people will tell you I understand, but people will never understand your pain. Because everybody deal with pain differently. So how was it for you?
At the time, I ain't gonna say I was prepared. I was shocked, but where I was at, man, I was already trained to, like, you know what I mean, don't show no emotion, Slim. And I still show no, you know what I mean. I still showed emotion, but I was in an environment where it's like you need to hurry that shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, free she. That was my selling.
Free sheet, man.
Free sheet, man.
Free she. Slim, I told him when I got to wear, you know what I mean? I said, I put the curtain up. Y'all know about it. You know about the curtain.
I know about it.
I say, good. My mother died. I'm gone in the room. Tell everybody when they come in the room. You know?
Yeah.
But thank goodness we had men in the unit. You know how we be on homie time. And I was the chef. Everybody would want me. I ain't like for real. I ain't had to go to commissary. Like they just like, hey, free. Go ahead, cook, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean?
You got everything you need.
At the time, I'm like,
For real.
hey.
Person that could cook, oh Lord. They alright.
So I basically explained to him what was going on. He was like, huh? So I'm speaking on my mind.
Yeah.
Mom Lou.
Yep. Mama Lou. Shout out.
Because I'm always, you know what I mean? I'm always put Slim on because at the end of the day, he know why I mess with him. You know what I mean? I want no, I never been a dick rider. You feel me? I met him on a personal experience on the strength that he helped me heal from my mother. You say how he did that?
Talk to him.
Yeah.
He told me how to pray. He told me how not to be scared to pray in front of anybody.
Damn.
Anybody. Like, Slim, we in a federal penitentiary, Slim. People are dying every day. You know what I mean? Like, dying every kind of way in there with shit that, like, you know what I mean?
A bunch of heartless shit going on.
Hey,
like
all
people
around
numb.
you.
Hey.
Yeah, so you be able to tap into your spirituality
See somebody get smashed, it's just another day.
type shit. Man. You're right. That damn, that's a point that you just made.
Man, I'm telling you,
not
man.
being afraid to pray in front of.
That's what got me.
whoever.
That's what got me through.
Yeah.
And my mother prayed all her life. So what we talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Slim, and I had to change my name to Honest. Like, I ain't lying. I don't think I don't be lying. I don't lie. I don't lie for what?
For sure.
He's a loud
Yeah.
boy.
Because people that know you, man, know you stay in and out of jail your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole, man, literally your whole life. You'll be out one day, like, what a freak at? He back in.
Mm-hmm.
So what led to that, like, that road to keep going to jail, going to prison, man? What led to that?
Shit, man. Thinking it was sweet, bullshitting. But also, I ain't gonna fake. Like, the way society is now, and it's not to make no excuse, because one thing about it, rules are in place for a reason. You need to follow rules. It's just nothing but order.
Absolutely.
So at the time, we wasn't legal. You know what I mean? So now look, you can smoke
Facts.
a J, you smell that bitch from 5 blocks away. You know what I mean?
Man, you
So
can
back
smoke a
then,
J in front of
imagine,
the cop, they ain't
tell you.
tripping.
imagine you try to
Everybody
smoke a
smoke.
J back then, and you dirty.
Facts.
You know? So they already know this where the party at.
Uh-huh.
You smell like weed. You got anything on you, you're going down.
Facts.
You know, we had body cameras and all that, and none of that.
Right.
And the whole time, even if you was minding your business, you going to jail if you got, you know what I mean, anything.
Right.
So, it was just, man, Slim. To this day, like, I'm just like, Slim, you supposed to be free at the end of the day, you know? So I ain't never been out here harming nobody, Slim. You know what I mean? Like, my name ain't associated with harm. So, like, why y'all fucking with me?
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
Like, that's what y'all supposed to be keeping order. I'm out here chilling.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, and end of the day, shit, it just kept happening. And you know, being out here, man, look, fuck that shit. Couple of people got killed, man. I got paranoid. I've been paranoid ever since.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just keep it honest.
Yeah.
Honest. Honesty.
Tay went down in Wilson, and it was a wrap. You know, I got to keep it on.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I mean, you know, I'm a work in progress.
For sure. So you take accountability for your actions as a man.
You have to, bro.
Yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
to. How you gonna start? Like, end of the day, yeah. You got, for one, you gotta look at it from both sides. You know what I mean? Even if you right, you wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Figure out ways though you could, the next situation, you know, everybody can be comfortable.
Sure. And the reason why I asked that, because you know how, you know, we go to jail, man, people keep fucking with them, police keep fucking with them, but at the same time, why they fucking with them?
You breaking it
Why they
up.
attack? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said accountability. So yeah, that's why I said.
Being accountable for your actions is basically what men do.
For sure.
Even with men, because women could be accountable for their actions too, so I ain't gonna take that away from them. But being accountable for your actions is definitely, like, not everybody, and I see the shit to this day.
It's just a good look, man.
Not everybody can sit there and be like, you know what, I was wrong. I'm gonna take accountability for
Right.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn from it. Nah, bro. Some people do not like to be wrong. Man, I'm okay with being wrong. If I fucked up, I fucked up. You know what I'm
You
saying?
okay being wrong now, right?
Yeah, like I can accept if I was wrong.
Now though, right?
Now.
Yeah, but it's people
Oh,
out here
yeah.
that ain't doing that.
Oh, no, hell no.
And the reason why is because we come from where we come from. Like,
Yeah.
why are we gonna argue with that? At the end of the day, my bad. Even if I'm right, my bad, bro. I don't even want you feeling bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
For
son.
sure.
I don't even want you feeling bad.
First thing I learned when I was in prison, man, and I ain't understand it all the way. Not even prison. When I first went to jail, it was like, man, you gotta think for other people. You feel me? Man, tell them about that, because you know that better than I do. You gotta
Hey
think for other
Slim, I do it. Hey Slim, I still do it now. Slim.
Yeah.
First of all, you
people.
gotta
Yeah,
like.
you gotta really do it.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
ain't lying, huh?
I'm driving past the other day. I'm driving past somebody. They mad because they couldn't cross the street quick enough or whatever. These bitch ass nigga. I'm just like,
Just laugh.
but it's like I was driving, so it ain't even no point in me even
You're
stopping and getting out of my
You
body
walk,
for
I'm
this
driving.
shit. Like, just stick there.
Yeah,
So,
fact, man.
yeah,
I mean, just like you said, thinking for people, Slim. It's just a matter of every situation, Slim, just trying to find the best possible outcome.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, if you at the light first, you know it's on you. Like, all right, go ahead. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if you feel some kind of way, like, just keep it to yourself. Like, because by doing that, what good is it doing? It's just bringing all turmoil.
Projecting, people be projecting that misery inside them, that anger, whatever they hold in them. You know what I'm saying? You're a reflection of yourself.
And we
Like,
all do it.
Sure.
But when you conscious that you're doing it, you're going to do it less.
For sure.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Because we all want to be right. That's the thing. That's the human being. That's the being human. We all want to be right. We feel like our
It's the
perspective is
ego.
better than
It's the ego.
Exactly. And we all got it. We all got it.
That nigga had me reading these books, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga responsible for a lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Shout out Sheed, man. Shout out.
Man, listen, and guess what? I tried to hit him with it's a white man book. Whole time now.
So much information in that book.
That junk changed my life, bro.
Yeah,
My mother.
James Allen, right? European, right? As a Man Thinketh. That's
Yup,
the most
for
popular
sure.
book,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
But my man, Free Ron G, he coming home soon.
For sure.
I remember I used to come to him like you know, with stuff like that. Like, man, I don't understand like how he, you know, go so in depth with stuff like this. And you know, at this point, I already had started studying yoga meditation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I was exploring my spirituality, meditation, you know, yoga practices and stuff like that. Not the stretching and all that. I'm saying like it's different. And so I used to talk to Ron G all the time about it. And he's like, listen, he's like, a lot of that information that this man has really come from, you know, our people, Africans, and you know, like the more original people from Asia, from India, and stuff like that. It's just information that he took, you know, learned it, and basically put it in his own terms. So sometimes I used to say, oh, it's a white man's book. Nah, some of that knowledge they got from us.
No question.
And they paying it
But guess
forward.
what? No. But guess
Yeah.
what though?
Yeah.
It's just the knowledge period, Slim.
It's just pretty, yeah, you're
Listen,
right.
Slim. A lot of people get it twisted. This way society is going wrong, period. Expectations, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
And entitlement.
Ooh,
This
big
all
one
this
right
stuff
there.
been around before, black, white, whoever.
For sure.
Mhm.
So who, huh?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just about because you never know who you go offend. Because a white man hear that, it'll be a white man in the crowd like, it was ours. Like, why not stop him at the gate and be like, nah, it's ours. It's ours.
As in humankind.
For sure.
Ours. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. We don't stop thinking like that. How we go self-govern? We gonna keep having the police out here.
For sure.
We can self-govern, like, huh?
Yeah.
We self-govern on the yard, don't
For
we?
sure.
Oh, man.
Huh?
What?
Huh? We had to, Then we had to shake that bone or Gumps. Can't no Gump hang around me, huh? Huh?
Sure.
My mother.
Sure, yeah.
Can't no Gump hang around me, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Gumps can't hang with men in jail.
Shit.
Law.
That shit.
Yeah. Ho, I ain't knocking you. You got a whole crowd.
You go over there
You
with
got a
them.
whole car. Now you got a
Over
whole
here.
car.
Yeah.
Now you got a whole
I'm
car.
trying to go hang with
Huh?
them. Yeah.
Man.
But look, now that you said that, right? Talk about like black people, man. What's holding us back as a human race? Cause you said something about the
Now,
time.
it's ego, bro. Ego, Slim.
Ego.
Everything
Shit.
start with the mind, Slim. Slim. Once everybody humble themselves, Slim, like you will really see the picture, Slim. For real, man.
A lot of people be having ego, don't even realize they have
For
egos
sure. That's a
either.
fact. That's a fact,
But
man.
guess what though?
They think they helping
Guess
you.
what
Yeah.
though? We all got egos,
That's a fact.
bro.
That's a fact. Yeah, we
It's
all-
about
No,
keeping it
I
in
still
check.
struggle
That's
with
it,
my,
man.
I ain't gonna lie, I still struggle with my pride, Slim.
Yeah.
But not like in a bad way, like I got something to prove. It's just in my mind, it's like if I feel like I've been doubted in some way, show your ass.
My thing is, like, I ain't been blessed like I want to be blessed, but I'm thankful. But my thing is, Slim, ego, bro. Come on, man, just be thankful. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna always feel like, all right, this gratitude, boom, entitlement, this, that, and the third is because of the way the world. Look what's on TV. Everything is the music. It's a chain gang telling you to do this, do that, and you the dickhead because you doing it this way, huh? Oh, that, huh?
It's definitely also what you feed in your mind too. Like consciously, what you feed in your mind. Like if you're not feeding your mind like good shit, like you said, having gratitude. One thing, bro. One of the things, the most important things you can have. It don't matter where you at in life, is having gratitude,
For
bro.
sure.
For the smallest things, bro. Because one thing about it, when you know how to appreciate the blessings you have, and I said this before. One thing, you know how to appreciate the blessings you have, you get more.
For sure.
If you don't know how to appreciate the blessings you have in your hands at this moment, what the fuck makes you worthy of having anything more?
Man,
You know
he ain't give
so
you nothing. He ain't give you
Facts.
nothing
But love.
that you don't need.
Tell you,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
Hey,
So, yeah.
no, I want to go into the topic of like being in the federal system and stuff, man. You've been through it longer than I did, but I definitely went through it, and me and you could relate on a lot of that stuff, man. But I want you to share like when you started getting locked up
Mm-hmm.
and started doing time. When did it get real for you? You feel me? Because like we all had that moment when shit get real, and you just like okay,
you got rid of that last bid.
yeah.
Shit, I started off at a low.
Mm.
Came home from a pen. That's enough time to get shit get real, huh?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hey, huh? Nah, for real. That's not like
You like a turning
I
point
started
around.
at a low,
Mm.
and like I left at a pen. Like Slim, you know how many
Usually people work their way down.
you know how many people
Crazy.
like that's three different understandings, bro.
Yeah.
It's the low, the medium, and the max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
It's people that's been in the low that don't know nothing about the pen. It's people that's been in the medium that don't know nothing about the max. Here I am, a bird that's supposed to be in the low, leaving from a max. Huh?
Hey, you ever heard them dude? Man, I'd rather be in the pen. They in the low tub. Man, I'd rather be in the pen. No, the fuck you
Never
don't,
been to
bro.
it, yeah.
Nah, guess what
Come
though?
on,
Guess what though? Guess what though? Guess what though?
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
they prefer to be
Yes.
in
Let me
the
tell you why.
Why?
Because they're going to be respectful in the pen. So, and it's going to make them a man. Slim, everything is a positive outlook, Slim. Listen, we're going to push this motherfucker.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because the pen saved my life.
Mm.
That's why that's why I'm honest.
Yeah.
I freak.
You know what? Let me take that. You
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I ain't gonna take it back, but I'm gonna say some people just talking out the side of their neck, but some people may have understood that, right? One thing, you're right, because if you spend too much time in a place that's not as governed, like a penitentiary or a medium, right? You got a bunch of dudes running around doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
You got a bunch of dudes that ain't no law. It should just anything. And you're right. That's what they used to say. Oh, I'd rather be independent than this. But it's like, nah, bro. I don't want to be around people getting killed and tension and all that shit. That's how I was looking at it. I don't want to be around that shit. But I understand from that standpoint too, bro. There used to be a lot of anything shit that you had to
And guess
overlook
what?
and kind of like try to move around, bro.
Just so imagine the anything shit that's going on in the pen. So if it's anything shit going on in the low, that anything shit is these hot ass niggas. There's a bunch of hot ass niggas in the low. So it's that's the shit that's going on. The media, hot shit, niggas putting in work. Pen, order. Order.
Respect.
You better have your shower done when this bus come in. You did. Hey.
So that taught you a whole lot.
Yeah, it told me I was doing good. You know what I mean?
So you
100.
needed to go to the pen.
I needed to go to the pen because Slim, one thing about it, Slim, the penitentiary, I was able to learn a lot, bruh. Slim, I was locked behind my door 80% of the time in the pen, bruh. 80% of the time, I was behind my door. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of time behind the door.
Did that have an effect on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Everything has an effect on your mind. Everything you do gonna have an effect on your mind.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. That's fact.
How it affects your mind.
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
For sure.
You know, you was locked up still through the pandemic, like when the pandemic began and stuff. How was that
Nah, what?
experience? Was it? For real?
Just being honest.
Nah.
I was in North Carolina.
Damn, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was locked up. My
No,
bad.
I caught COVID. I ain't take no shower for about 2-3 days.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't eat none. Just
Yeah.
laid there. Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna ask you about that.
Nah, but I went. Guess what? I went back during COVID, huh?
Damn.
What you talking about? What part?
Just
The treatment?
Man, bro,
how they
yeah, the whole treatment.
how I made sure that I'm never, because I wasn't supposed to go back that time. That was just a violation. And guess what?
Okay.
That time I said, for sure I ain't coming back.
Slim, I think that was like, he got the realest for me when it was, I ain't gonna say got the realest, it just was a different experience overall when that pandemic started.
They
When
basically
George Floyd got killed, all that shit, bro. It just really like showed
No.
how much they really don't give a fuck about you.
No. I'm gonna give you one better, Slim. Guess what COVID did?
What it do?
It gave CEOs to be real life slave masters, bro.
Yeah.
I'm dead
Pretty
serious.
fucking much. Pretty much.
Nigga, rights. I'm talking about.
And y'all want to go to prison? Y'all want to be in the streets? Come on, man. Go ahead.
No. COVID-19 gave some prison guards, the ones that wanted to indulge, to be real life slave masters, bro. For real. Legal slave masters.
Modern day slavery.
What?
Hell it is, man.
I'm talking about, man, Slim. Some places, man, you couldn't even, man. They telling you, man, you need to get a shot or you going to the hole. Yeah, before you get out type stuff. And the whole time, guess what? They was lying. They just wanted to get the COVID-19 in because I don't even know who getting paid off that.
Right.
So they was just putting all kinds of flyers up on your door. Yeah. You was at, where you going?
Yeah, man, I went in 2014, but I came out 21. So like I was that
So
whole
you went
year.
through all that.
What?
The when you before you get out, the what's that jump? The go in here for 30 days quarantine.
Yeah, I had
how
to
you gonna quarantine me? I'm going to society. What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Nah, you shaking the cage because there's a bunch of men coming on a bus and you trying to find room and you still trying to get paid off me.
It was just a complete mess, bro. Especially like when George Floyd got killed, bro. At least in the prison that I was in, bro. Like no inmates was really showing no signs of like wanting to rebel, wanting to protest or nothing, right? Like people was more so in shock. Like it was like a shocking moment type shit. But they was quick to. We was already locked down because of COVID.
Of course.
But they was quick to put more restrictions on us. You couldn't leave a cell without handcuffs.
They
bruh.
squeezing
Because
right now.
Police killing a black man. And you just like what?
But listen though, and you hip to this right now, Slim.
Yeah.
Stay squeezing niggas right now, Slim. Guess what? Detail niggas, Slim. They be on detail, Slim.
That was my job. Hey, bro, I would be.
Slim, that's a blessing. The nigga gonna get you out the way just to come out his cell. What? A detail? You probably come outside for about 3-4 hours of the day. You know what I mean? If you're lucky, out of 24 hours. Because you keep the unit clean. You're feeding the unit. Out of 24 hours, guess how many hours you get? 4. So now, let's figure out how many we're going to have now. Nah, you know what? It depends on what slave master come in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because we're going to wake up and hear the keys and see, all right, which one of these motherfuckers coming in here?
Yeah, you know, when you
know
got
what I mean?
the sweet COs, you're good.
Yeah.
But you got one of them dickheads, you getting the bare minimum.
and that's just how the slave master go. How's the slave master gonna handle their day to day? You know, whole time, you know, as long as you got your book with some knowledge and you already know what's going on and you already know, hey, all you can do is just keep respectful, regardless if the motherfucker come through and say fuck you, kick your door while you sleeping. You know what I mean? It could be a lockdown. They kick your door. So I just want to make sure you's alive. Really?
Treat you like a real life animal.
Nah. Am I lying now?
Nah. Just when he just reminded me of that shit, and it just like I relived it in my mind.
I'm asleep. I'm like, I got time to do. Why you kick my door?
Like
stop
this,
kicking. Please don't kick my door.
Bang on that jump.
Like back
and laugh. They gonna laugh on the way too, and they gonna do it again.
I don't give a fuck.
And sleep at your spell. They might spit in your food and all that. Oh my, ain't slim.
They spitting your food. They spitting in
Why ain't feed you?
They got the tobacco. Why they feeding you, Slim? Here you go, your tray.
No gloves.
Here you go, your tray. Don't
listen,
go. But they ain't gonna talk about that in other shit.
At the end of the day, Slim.
So let me ask you this though, Free. Why is it that people don't come home and share a message like, man, don't go to prison. This is what I experienced in prison. It's like people kind of hold that off. They tell their close friends and people that been in prison, but they don't tell people that never been to prison. Cause me myself, I never been locked up, and I come from, where I come from, and like people like, man, how do you escape that? I just say it's all God. So I say this though, like why is it that people, same for you, man? Why is it that people don't come home and share a message, get on Instagram, get on Twitter, like, look, don't go to jail. I went through this, I went through that. Instead of saying, go out here and slide and all this other stuff, you think it's cool. Then when you get to jail, like, damn, that's when you become smart.
Cause no, the people that saying go slide, they ain't did nothing, bro. The men, the men we saying stop this shit, bro. Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah, be diplomatic about everything.
Like, come on, Slim. One thing about Slim, it's about respect. You know what I mean? It's about respect. As long as you respect everyone, each one, and if you don't want to respect somebody, just be respectful to somebody that respect him, that you might respect to just get away. remove yourself from the situation.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Respect the next man because he fucked with him. Anything. You know what I mean? But people don't look at it like that.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, to piggyback on it, bro, like, me personally, I guess through my experience, I'm share my experiences. I know you encourage me a lot to talk more about it, like on YouTube and stuff like that. I guess I'm not ready for that yet, but at the same time, like, I do talk to people that I do come across about my experiences and stuff, and why you know, not more so why you shouldn't.
Your prison experience?
Yeah.
Oh, we about to go in then. What?
But you know, like how you saying why dudes like us not coming out here like trying to drill this shit into people's heads. But it's also because like, bro, I'm not a preacher for one. It's not, and I'm not saying it's not my duty to educate and impart wisdom. Like, this is what the podcast is for. You know, I'm hoping I'll be able to pass on good things to people and like change lives, right? But I don't know. It's just for me, it's an overwhelming feeling sometimes. Like literally being spread like thin, like, you know, putting out so much energy to like people just all around, bro. And it's just like, sometimes I'd rather just kind of keep my mind to myself a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't share a whole lot with, like how you saying, like telling people, oh, don't go to prison. Nah, I'm going to tell my youngins, I'm going to tell them, you know, I'm just not going to come in, like, drilling in their ear.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Because, like, it was basically like, I don't know, when the old heads was trying to teach me when I was a child, I learned, like, I hate when people preach to me. You know what I mean? Don't sit here and talk to me about the same shit 15, 20 minutes. Like, really, like, you got 5 minutes, really, to get the message across. If you can't get a message across in 5 minutes, Slim, you need to go ahead. Because other than that, you don't even have someone's attention. They got other shit to do. Right, yeah. You feel me?
Especially in this day and
age. Shit, this day and age, Slim, you might as well text them.
Yeah, if that text message is too long, you might not get a response.
Shit. So it's like, this shit just different now, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, I just like some people say it's fucked up now, but nah, it's it's better. It's better. The police can't walk up on me. They got a camera. Like, they gotta at least say, hey, you know, because a lot of times they lock me up. I wasn't doing nothing. I was minding my business, bro. Like now, I'm minding my business. You know what I mean? Like, if you see me doing something, all right, then I own that. I own every charge I got. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. I didn't say I did the shit that they framed me for. They know. Hey, you know, I done caught multiple charges in. Yeah, it took a couple of shit I didn't do because guess what? Had a lawyer that supposed to be my lawyer say, yeah, hey, listen, man, the judge is going with them, so we're not going to charge you with contraband. We're going to say, just take a cop to assault on an officer. Assault on an officer, huh? Who I hit?
Them lawyers be working with the prosecutors.
Who I hit? Who I hit? With an incidental report that showed that I hit somebody. Right. But guess what, though? I hope I could get back because it's on my mother. I took a cop for that, but where's the incident report that showed that I hit somebody? But it's public record saying that I assaulted a police officer. Huh? I ain't lying. Nah, I mean, I'm just joking. I did my time. I ain't messing with y'all feds. I'm just joking, man. I ain't.
Nah, look though, sweet, Freak. I mean, honest. Let's switch it up on a positive note. You got your barbering license.
Yes, sir. No, I don't. I
graduated barbering school.
Right, and right now I'm in the process of working on my written test.
Okay, your written test. So you passed a couple tests though, and you had a graduation.
Nah, I graduated. So I got the hours. So first, with my school, you had to go to school for 1,200 hours, and then you'll qualify to take the written and the practical state board test. And I'm in Maryland. So right now I'm in the process of getting them two done. So once I get them done, you already know. I mean, like, not to toot my horn, but I'm a tax. Like, I ain't gonna say I'm a tax.
You want to tax? You gotta make some money.
No, I'm a charge.
Expensive.
Nah,
like $45.
No, listen. I'm a charge what I charge. I'm a charge what I charge. You know, and you know, I'm gonna do my duty as community service. At the end of the day, one thing people don't realize about a barbers now, that they are very busy people, bro. Like, so really, like, things need to be organized when you're dealing with a barber. Things need to be organized when you're dealing with anybody for real, but especially with a barber. Like I'm just saying, like just get your appointment together. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it professional. We're gonna do it like that. Other than that, like hand out. Come on now, like come on now. Like I bring a little child. I cut their hair and your hair. So if I cut your hair, you pay, and I'm gonna cut their hair type thing. And we're gonna have it going until they start liking me. And then I'm gonna up the ante on you, and you gonna be mad at their barber. It's on you.
Man, one thing about it, anything you doing, any skill you providing, you gotta make it worth your time, bro. Because we out here, ain't nobody just giving us money, bro. We gotta make a living, bro.
No. Niggas listen to music differently, Slim. They what they say, 700 a show? Huh? That's for what? An hour? If that, 45 minutes, niggas got 700 hours. Yeah, that's what they say for my time.
For sure.
Time.
So
what? Yeah, I can put a price on that. I can put a little $50 jump. Yeah, I can. You get a $50 cut, go pay $200 for that time. Shit, I want nips out of there. You give me them 700. I want some. Yeah, I'm the one that's gonna make you look good.
Sure.
Hey.
Your time and your energy, man.
I'm the one
school. All that stuff.
Hey, you know what I mean? They ain't got nothing to do with them. All I'm doing is, you know what I mean? The bombs, because that's my ambition. I'm gonna cover that.
You know
what I mean? They don't even know about that. All they need to know is about, I'm about to make you look good. It's my service. Thank you. Other than that, hey,
time and energy, though.
For
that's
sure.
Time, absolutely. You ain't getting it back.
Facts.
So for one, I'm gonna give y'all something, because this is one of the biggest lessons.
I ain't gonna lie.
One of the biggest lessons I done had throughout this year, bruh, is being conservative with your time and energy and where you putting it at. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something you don't get back. You feel me? You time wasted is the worst. When you feel like you done wasted a lot of time and you realize that shit, you be like, dang. So that's one of the lessons for this year, for 2022. End of this year, man. Listen, time and energy, man. Be conservative with that shit.
Sure, I agree with that, man. 100%. So honest, man. Honesty. What's the plan? Like, what's your plan? Your 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Sometimes, we just go through life. But what's your plan? What's something you want to do in life that you leave a mark? As Manny would say. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let Manny take the question. I ain't trying to steal your question. Go ahead, Marathon. Go ahead, Marathon. I'm gonna respect. I'm gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Just the way it came out. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, it kind of
flow
what you trying to do already, right?
So yeah, go ahead.
Nah, but for one, I wanna commend you on being out here, because the shit ain't easy, Slim.
The rack of
being
time,
out
bro.
here, like adjusting to this shit. And I'm saying this shit from experience, bro.
Sure.
I went in as a kid, bro, and the adjustment, I'm still adjusting them. Like, I be, overwhelmed and shit. So I commend you, bro, in taking everything in stride, right?
For sure.
And whatever you working towards, man, like you know it's worth it, because we not in there no more. You know?
For sure.
So, and shit get hard, bro. Especially for people just trying to start over and
definitely.
Shit be hard, bro.
Right.
So everything you working towards right now, barbering school, whatever, I know you probably, teaching somebody something, people learning from you, you know what I'm saying? Everything you working towards, you leaving a legacy. Huh? What you want that legacy to speak when it comes?
Dang, why you do that? It's like, nah.
You see why you do that?
Nah, lay up.
Yeah.
Time out.
Legacy,
End of the day, Slim, it's not how you start off, it's how you finish. Like that's one of them jumps that I could really like. A lot of people get slick with their little jumps. You know what I mean? I could check some of them, but it's not how you start off, how you finish. I like that. I like for real. I get that tatted on me, Slim. You know what I mean? Because like for real, like end of the game. Like, what we talking about? You can start off good and finish bad.
Oh, man. I was just about to say that. Had everything growing up.
I'm just being honest, though.
That's a fact.
Huh?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that, too.
I'm playing with house money, man. I'm playing with house money.
Yeah.
It's up from now.
I'm telling you. I like that, man.
Fucking bullshit.
I like that.
No.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop playing, man.
I like that. That's facts. That's a fact.
I'm grateful, Slim. I swear to God, I'm grateful. I'm grateful, Slim. I'm grateful, bro.
Sure. Hey, listen, that's some real shit. Especially, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish, bro.
Sure.
Right. One more question, though. Nah, not even a question. Quest. it's a bunch of youngins that was you at one point in time. That is you. Who you was at one point in time when you was a youngin.
Mm-hmm.
Drop some knowledge on them, man.
Hey, Slim.
Give him some guidance right now, Slim.
Sure.
I hopped off the porch because I want me and myself. Just be yourself, Slim. Because you're going to, at the end of the day, you got to live with yourself. Your life is yourself.
Facts.
So you can't even run from yourself.
Facts.
You could think you're not yourself, but guess what? The world know who you are.
Facts.
You look in the mirror, you know who you are.
I'll tell you, that's a fact.
You just gotta look deep enough.
Now for real,
Like you when no one's around.
now for real,
Yeah.
it's not even about who's around. It's not who around, Slim. Like, but the youngest, like I don't like the way they got reach them, Slim. Like, really to talk to the youngest, Slim. You gotta first approach them, let them know that you care about them first, Slim. Like real shit, and they ain't stupid. They ain't stupid.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't stupid. Let them know that you care about them and get their attention. If you feel like you could get their attention, because you're on energy and you know how much effort you put into it and all that.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So if you feel like you get to them, try your best. Other than that, let him go because he's going to leave your stupid ass. Yeah, don't try too hard. Hey, don't be no statistic, man.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, you better sniff them out first.
They try to blow you up, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, hey, all I can say humbly, boom, boom, boom. If you know what I mean, and that's why you need to learn body language. Body language speaks a lot.
I'm telling you,
I know what's up before, what's up?
Yeah.
What they say, it's a 85% of communication is
Non-verbal.
nonverbal.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And the youngest, especially you still with somebody younger, so now you got the ups on them.
Facts.
So give him a little nod, you see, all right, man. Take it out, yeah.
Keep it pushed like you said. You can't reach him in 5 minutes, man. What you doing?
No, don't hold this man up, man.
He's trying to got a lot of things going on.
Don't hold him up now. Telling you.
For sure.
Wish I could have said that back then. I just, I was a little respectful back then, you know?
Sure.
And
Look,
I'ma
say
say
like
this to the
that,
OG.
20 minutes.
Ain't trying to hear all
Ain't
that.
trying to hear shit.
Trying to hear. You ain't hear.
You made me backpedal, man. You made me spin it.
I experienced the don't do part, and then I went and
Did it anyway.
did it anyway
Yeah.
and experienced the why.
Facts.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. But I'm gonna leave this for the OGs out here. And some of y'all not even OGs. Some of y'all just old heads. Pour into the youngest, man. If you got youngest near you, man, pour into them the best that you can. Even if you ain't living all the way right, Slim, pour into them and try to plant seeds that's gonna direct them in the way that they don't get stuck in this cycle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might send one of the youngest around the way. Hey, it's called, but I believe him.
For sure.
I pour into him. I don't say too much. I ain't, I don't be in his ear all the time and stuff.
Nah,
when I got the chance,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna send him a message, plant some seeds, and you know what I'm saying, plant them seeds, bro, because that's the one most important thing, bro, is like planting these seeds. You don't have to be there all the way through the growth and the process, bro, but one thing I do know is when you plant them seeds and people, bro, because people, OGs planted seeds in my mind, bro. They wasn't there through the whole process,
bro. I know, yeah.
but you plant them seeds, man, it's gonna do something. It's like you paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? I pay it forward by planting seeds, bro.
Sure,
Even
for
if you ain't living right, bro, just plant them seeds in them youngest, man, because you done experienced something they haven't.
Hey, huh? What we just talking about, huh?
For sure.
Huh?
For sure.
Huh?
100%.
Shit, what do you say? You want to hear? We was talking about practicing what you preach.
For sure.
Don't get tricked. Huh? You ready for this question? Can I ask you a question?
Ask me, please.
Yeah.
How you feel about practicing what you preach?
Not everybody do it.
I mean, I say
Me.
You.
I'm trying to duck that.
Nah, you.
Definitely.
Huh?
I practice. I do my. For one, I'm not perfect. I practice what I preach. Like I said, I ain't no preacher though.
Yeah.
But I practice what I say the best that I can. Right? One thing I learned is like you're not gonna be able to do something perfect all the time, and your best ain't gonna be the best. Like you're gonna have different levels of being your best in different days. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I do, everything that I say, I try to do it the best that I can each and every day. You know, now I might have been 100% on this day, might have been 60% on that day, but I did my best. So whatever I'm preaching, whatever I'm telling y'all, I'm practicing the best of my ability.
Right.
You feel me?
So, do you believe everybody needs to practice what they preach?
Absolutely.
Why you say that?
You saying?
Do you believe everybody need to practice what they preach?
Why wouldn't they? Why would you preach it if you're not practicing it?
Because what if they don't have the tools to do it? Like, what if I wanted to build a school and I ain't got no bricks? Can I holler at somebody that got bricks so we can build a school?
If you got the resources for it.
No, hold on. I got something for you. I'm gonna say this because I see your point. Right. But the thing is, you just said if you can holler at somebody, you can do that. You can help them too. So if you got the connection, because pretty much anything you want, you can get it. Trust me, you can get it. You can really get it. I don't give a damn where you at. You can start at zero. But the thing is, like you said upstairs, you know, I could be a preacher, but somebody else could be practicing it.
Right. Basically, if you're gonna preach positivity. How you gonna go wrong? Even if you preach positive, you ain't doing oh well. That's a good message. At least you tried because you're striving.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I was saying, everybody that's saying practice what you preach, nah, I can't practice it because if I ain't living right, if I ain't doing right, nah, but I can still give like you just saying, hey, yo, one time. Or anybody.
That's what I'm saying, even if you ain't living
because
right.
Because I'll see you when I get there. You don't know what's going on in my life.
Yeah.
All I know is I got to get this good message to you, like, this is the way. Don't worry about what you might see.
For sure.
This is the way, though.
Okay. Nah, yeah, that's the point right there. That's one, because some people don't give the message because they feel like, I'm out here, I'm doing this.
They ain't gonna think they don't listen.
Sure.
Nah, just get the message because it might ring a bell in his ear.
For sure, yeah. Don't be out here like me, huh? You know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
I wish I'd have listened to.
Nah, but telling you, man, because they be like, they getting everybody here. Oh, they need to practice what they preach. So when somebody not doing it, they gonna look down like, nah, don't. Somebody that's really trying to keep them off track, like, nah, don't listen to him. Look what he doing. Look what he doing.
For sure.
Nah, keep it positive. Slim, that's what. Slim, I had to change my name to I'm gonna let all of y'all niggas know if a motherfucker ain't talking to them in a positive light, what we talking about? Slim?
No more freak. Honest.
God, I mean. Only people they call me freak because they ain't seen me yet.
Nah, I walked up on him. I'm like, man, what's up, freak? He said, nah, honestly. I'm like, huh? Where that come from? I said, oh, I respect it though. I see what you're trying to do. I respect it 100%.
I have to, Slim.
Still manifest now.
Marathon.
It's evolving still.
That's what it's all about, though. That's what it's all about.
And I stand on it, though. That's the thing, though. Everybody know me.
Yeah,
I stand on it. Everything I said today, I stand on it, bruh.
For sure. Let me ask you this, though. Any last words before we get out of here?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, we made it happen. We made it happen. So man,
I'm a motherfucker. Mama.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. The real. Yeah.
If you're not on the field, you're not real.
There you go. Bang.